it, but I have heard it that he just wanted to know what kind of thinking uh, those people possess, those who are sitting in big restaurant or cafe. He wanted to listen to them.
Yes. So you mean that you don't have to spend too much. We have to save too. You agree? Like we have to save too for spending. First we have to save the money, then we have to spend. That.
Who knows about future? If you are not happy present, if you are not happy in present, does not mean it will not make you happier either. Even savings cannot.
Who say that savings make you sad?
I am talking about spending.
You are talking that by spending you will be happy.
Yeah.
But by saving too you can be happy. By how? By
It
what?
is about future. It's not about present.
Not just future. You
We
need
save
confidence.
it.
When you don't, when you will not have any money, when you will not have money in your bank account, you will not even have a confidence. You will not even be happy. You will always pay your EMIs, always pay your paychecks just because you have spent it too much. That will spend. Sorry. That because you have spent too much. You don't have any money. That will make your that will come as your tension.
You know that we often try to be like Western countries people. You know why? Because they are too much modern in our eyes. You know why? Because they often visit different countries. There are 190 countries. If you keep on saving money, you will be saving money also only. But if you spend time in different countries, if you visit different countries and experience different cultures, so you will have more confidence than saving. And as you are talking about EMI, so I think that governments in India has made our mind such kind in a way that we don't like try to spend money, because if we will spend, so government will have to generate more money. So government has been in stagnation. It does not want us to do something big.
So according to my point of view, like
in my point of view.
in my point of view, if we spend money on, like if we live luxurious life by spending money, so if we spend money, so our income increase automatically, because if we spend money, so we have to do hard work. Like we think that like we have to do more hard work to live more luxurious life.
But what if you are living that luxury life in a particular time? Like you are saying that by spending money you can live the luxury life. But what if you don't have that much money and it's been like loss or
You don't have that particular amount of money and you are spending too much.
Yes.
So how will you earn that?
Like I have to spend money in limits.
If you want to spend, you must have some savings. If you don't have any saved money, how will you spend? Will you use your credit card?
I know how to save money. So if we spend money, so we have to save money also.
So you are agreeing with no,
But we have to.
and even banks also give you by your savings, not by your spending.
Not by your savings, by your assets. If you have collaterals, good collaterals, it does not matter whether you have 1 CR in your account, but if you have good collateral, bank will provide you loans. And for your information, I'd like to say that there are formal and informal loan systems. In India, mostly people think, I would use Hindi word, that is jitni chadar ho utne pair phailao. So that what the mindset in our India is. Like
In our country.
Yes. So whenever we spend money, so we somewhere deep down we have guilt that I have spent that much money. So we have fear of spending.
So he is trying to say that spending is seen with a guilt.
Yes.
But there are many businessmen, those who don't spend like full of money, like full amount of money. They spend like first, if they want to start a business, so they first will get a loan. Not like they will not spend their full of money in their business. First they will ask for loan.
I think we need to split our income. like 40% in your all expense, 20% share market, or 20% like SIP, and 20% savings.
So we have to create our portfolio. Yes, Miss, what would you like to say?
I also want to point that if you anyone can spend. If I give like 1 lakh amount to someone, he can spend so easily, but there will be he will have he should have a discipline to save that amount. Spending is easy, but saving is hard. Saving is tough. If you want to save money, you must have a discipline. Like, and if you have a discipline, you must be a successful person, or you will have a great life. The saving is directly related to the discipline.
Yes, definitely saving needs discipline and guts to save money, but you are forgetting a point that if you want to save, so if you are earning 10 rupees, you will have to save 9 rupees and you will only use 1 rupees. You know why? Because you want to save. And when you save, so you have fear that if the saved money will be lost, so what would I do? So that kind of fear is everywhere in our body or heart, but wherever you want to
It
save.
same goes with the spending. If you spend too much, how will you
No, if
to
you
survive?
spend, so you will have to put more efforts. And if you are tired of putting efforts, that's why you don't want to spend. Like if you want to earn more money, you will think for more work or more money. And I think if you put efforts, definitely, if you like just suppose you were using a keypad mobile phone. If you would have think that I just need to call somebody and I don't need to use social media, etc. So you have been using that keypad mobile phone. When you decided that I need to use like a smartphone, then you switch somewhere from keypad to smartphone, where you generated a capacity to use it.
I will get that smartphone. I will switch to smartphone just because I will save money and then I will purchase it. If I have already spent all the money, how I will get that smartphone? And also you can see in our locality, many of us just buy the iPhone to show up. They don't have money, they spend too much, then they always give their EMIs, paycheck, and
Yeah, he's trying to say that people spend more than that they save. So
And-
saving is,
And if I want to give you an example of mine, so like few days ago, I applied for a like government scheme, and that time I did not have that much money in my account, so that scheme got rejected. So that's like we should.
That it is low. So your applications of such kind will not be rejected by any kind of bank or NBFCs. Okay, so you need to spend. If you start spending, there will be so many doors which will be open. For like there will be inflow of cash or income in your pockets.
But there can be a door of failure also, and it could cause the reason. Can be a reason of depression.
You don't have fear of spending, you have fear of failure. That clearly means.
Yeah, we
So-
have, because the chances to succeed in that kind of investment are less.
Everywhere chances are very less.
If we have less money and we have spent it our half income.
spent.
So
We have spent
we have spent our
half of the income.
half of the income. So and if we will fail in that investment, what will it be?
If we
as a-
failed, conditional type second, if we failed, what would be the outcome?
If you
Oppositely, we will go into the what says curse or
Debt. 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 B is silent there. Debt. What about others? A lot of people are still not speaking, so I think everybody has to chip in. Chip in the sense contribute. CHIP, chip in. And nobody has spoken from here.
I think small people can make big amounts because of manufacturing.
Okay, he's saying that small, like penny makes it many. Like if you save something small today, so tomorrow you can have a bigger amount.
For our life and future. And there are many facilities government provides. The government, centers and state, they create policies for economic growth and personal financial and also one of the scheme they provide tax saving amount. It has the it has many facilities of saving money like if you invest your money to that scheme so you can get big amount. I'd like to tell you that I hope that you have learned about demand and supply.
You might have learned.
You might have learned about demand and supply. So whenever we save money, so what will happen? Our economy.
What happens?
What happens? Our economy will be in stagnation. Like everybody is saving. Then who will buy things? Markets will go down. So what will happen? Money is in banks. So banks will what banks are going to do? They are going to cut their interest rate, but nobody is there to borrow because everybody has fear that we will have to pay EMI. So what happens? Like these corporate companies take or borrow money from banks and they invest those money on their own self or in their companies. So they grow, and then we see K-side economy graph where rich are becoming richer and poor are becoming poor. So it is called K-shaped economy. So that's what happen in economy whenever we have fear of spending. We never spend because we believe that if we spend, we will lose our savings. But you don't think that it will not only impact you individually, but it will impact whole country as well. So that's what I think.
So you mean it doesn't mean that if you are saving you don't have to spend. If you are saving some amount of money, then you should invest, and after investment, the companies will grow, your money will grow, and then you will get some income. As you were saying that if you will keep your amount in bank, so you don't have to just keep in your bank. You can invest in different stocks